My daughter suckered me into buying this for her, and I ended up keeping it because it actually tastes really good and it's obnoxiously cool. Well, this is going to feel really weird for me because it's been a long time. But anyways, welcome everyone. Hello, my name is Ariel, and today is just going to be a super relaxed get ready with me. I'm going to try some new products. It's all going to be drugstore. I'm going to try to make it all drugstore. And yeah, we're just going to talk and get ready and see what's up. My hair is wet right now. I don't know if I have it up yet, but it's a DIY hair mask that I love to do on my curly hair because I've been trying to heal my curly hair and really embrace it and just flaunt it. So that's what I've been doing. So I'm just gonna start applying my makeup because if not, I'm going to talk forever. I'm going to use the Rimmel London Lasting Finish 25-Hour Breathable Long Wear Foundation. I bought the shade soft beige. Didn't have that many options, and the reviews were a little crazy. I don't know what they did. I think they replaced the red top with this and people aren't so happy. So I'm going to be doing a Is It Worth It? Let Me Work It. And it has that paddle. It's very liquidy, but I'll get into that in my review video because I have the concealer as well. This is really strange, but I like the shape. So what's up, guys? What's going on? How is everybody? But really do let me know in the comments below because I love talking to you guys. So I finally bought a new Real Techniques sponge, and it's just after you use this Fenty Beauty sponge, I don't think that there's anything that's the same. So yeah, it's just a little strange. I had to get used to it. It's a bit more stiff. I even stopped posting on my Instagram for a while, for a couple of weeks, but I have been on my fitness Instagram a lot. I actually just lost, how many did I lose? I'm at 162 yesterday, and I started off at like 173. I gained like 18 pounds this past winter, which is crazy. Like, crazy. I let myself go, and it was just a lot was happening, and food is my comfort. It has always been since I was younger. If you guys didn't know, I don't think I've ever told you, so obviously you guys wouldn't know, but I was obese growing up, like 200 poundish, 190 when I was like 14, 15, and I'm just at a point in my life where I'm finally discovering who I am and trying to see what my purpose is in life, and you know, just that whole early 20s bull crap. But I'm really just trying to see what I can do for people, because when you go through so much crap, I'm gonna stop blending. What was I saying? Okay, so when you go through a lot of crap during your life, I know I'm only 23, but oh man, my childhood was a little bit traumatizing, to say the least, but I got through it. I'm a good person, and I always knew at a very young age that I would never let the circumstances of my life depict my future. Always, ever since I was younger, even after my parents divorced when I was about 5 or 6, thankfully, but ever since then, middle school, high school, I always got questions from other students and whenever they would bring up either like their parents getting divorced or something like that, they would always ask me how I would cope, and it was just such a weird question because for me, I don't know why, like my voice is starting to break up, but for me, I just always thought of it as like it's not my issue, and thankfully, well, because of the circumstances, like thankfully that did happen. Even then, I think I was like a freshman, and I remember telling this girl in particular, like, I'm not gonna let it like change my life. I won't let something bring me down of all the things that I wanted to do, and I've changed my mind so many times, and even as a mom now, it's still a little hard. I think this is too light, but the other one was really pink. Anyways, I'll make it work. I can already see this being such a long video, and the last time I wore this foundation, it oxidized like crazy, so I'm gonna see what I can do, but alright, just gonna go for a fresh look right now. I'm not going to set it because I like to test a foundation out in its like true form. I'm gonna take some contour stick. I have a little girl that watches my every move and is growing up in a time like today. Everything is just so fucked up right now, you know? Just get back to blending. To grow up very, very quickly, and that's not because I had my daughter like a month after I turned 21. If you guys want a specific video about a specific topic, because I can talk for days, whether not relating to makeup but relating to life in general, if you have any questions, just leave me in the comments below, because I want to dedicate my life helping people, whether it's sharing my stories. I want to help people feel good. That's my goal. I'm getting so emotional. And I guess right now I'm just discovering how I'll be able to do that. I've always wanted to like try and shave this off, but then I know that it would make me look like I had a 6 head, so I'm just going to not. Ugh. This has hair. I'm going to use my Wet n Wild Contour Dulce de Leche palette, which I always use. I just still haven't found one from the drugstore that I like as much as this one for my face. So it's crazy right now, I know, but just bear with me. So if you're watching this right now, I just want you to know that I appreciate you beyond words, because I know that my channel has been very rocky from the beginning, but especially within the past 2 years, like I would go all full force and then like retreat. And it's just because there's some things that I just don't know how to talk about. I use these peach shades, which I always use, but lately I have been loving peach. And this is the only peach shirt I have, and it says peach. I don't even know if anybody's gonna watch this video, but if you do, like I mentioned before, I truly appreciate you beyond words. And the comments that you leave me, it's my escape. And I know that for a long time I just haven't been open to talk about certain things because it's just real life stuff, and I couldn't come on here and just put a smile on my face and apply some blush and some eyeshadow, because I didn't make my YouTube for that. I of course, like, I make tutorials and stuff like that, but it's not for the purpose of my own ego, if that makes any sense. Like, it's not for me flaunting or me, look at this, look at that. No, like, I made this channel because I knew from the start that I wanted to help other people, just because of the things that I have gone through. I was an obese kid, low self-esteem, my family life was a mess. And another thing which okay, I just wanted to start talking about something, but it's like I'm not ready for it, but I'll just say it briefly. But another thing that I just never mentioned is my brother has been locked up for a very long time. Why am I doing this? It's not a black and white situation. Ooh, on a lighter note, I keep switching up here, but I'm going to be giving away this palette. It is the Maybelline Lemonade Craze palette, and I've been loving this trend. I know that a bunch of palettes like this came out. L'Oreal came out with one, which I am going to get, but it's peachy tones, yellows, rosy tones, rose gold, stuff like that. I've been loving it. So I am going to give one away. I did purchase a second one. I actually purchased them as soon as they became available for pre-order on Amazon. But like I mentioned before, I just couldn't find myself filming because I just wasn't in a right place. If you guys hear the rain, it's because it's been raining for like 2 weeks here in New York. It's been gray and cloudy, and it's just been a little crazy. My husband just took Penelope out right now. He had to run an errand with his dad, so he just took her, and I was like, I get to film. I dealt with an eating disorder, and it wasn't because I wanted to be thin. That factor went way out the window. It came to a point where I just didn't love myself anymore. And when you don't love yourself, I mean, every time I just think about that time in my life, you guys are out here listening to me like give myself a therapy session. I'm sorry. I put Old Fashioned in my crease just now. I'm actually going to head to work really soon. I'm gonna use Citrus on the lid. It's a very pretty, like rosy yellow. It's a very unique shade. It has like multi-dimensional specks in here. It's like greenish, rose gold, copper, like glitters in there, and it looks like a very unique shade. You know, you can't probably see it from here, but let me, right there. Like I told you guys, this is going to be a very chill video. I spent a lot of my life overthinking things and started dealing with anxiety. Like, oh my god, that was the worst. And I feel like I have a handle on it now. And it's even worse because I don't talk to people. Like, even my family, they just know when I'm going through something and they reach out, but not like too much, you know, because I don't know, I'm just really stubborn, and because of all the things that I guess I went through, I take time for myself and then regroup and march on. So where were we? I feel like this video is gonna be a hot mess, but I'm gonna post it anyways. I actually tried to do a look using this palette, but I don't know, I feel like for a while I was just trying to be somebody else and feeling like I had to put a certain face on here, but I'm just done. You know what I mean? It gets exhausting trying to not be yourself, or I guess trying to discover how to be yourself. And once you reach that point where you just can give two fucks about what people think and just everything in general, and you just really focus on yourself and your mental clarity and do things for yourself, change your own life, it's like enlightening. And you just stop worrying, you know? You just stop worrying about things that you shouldn't have been worrying about in the first place. So I'm actually going to pack it on my finger because, like I've always mentioned, the best way to pack it on your lid is using your finger, and I will stick by that till the end of time. Ooh, did I pick the wrong shade? I think I did. Oops. Let's just top it. Oh, now I gotta do the same thing to the other eye. Okay, so I'm gonna use Main Squeeze on the center, and then I'm gonna go back over it with Citrus. I'm gonna use Old Fashioned again and pop that on the outer V, and I'm gonna find a way to use one of those corally peach shades. I'll find a way. So I'm just gonna focus this and reapply up here. Oh, I started coaching again. Just doing what I'm doing right now to lose weight and get myself in the best shape ever. And it's not about aesthetic, I guess you could say. It's more so about my mental health. Don't have to do anything strenuous, but just kick those endorphins up and your life will change. In my inner corner, I'm going to use Sunnies, and if that doesn't work out, I'm going to pop in some Main Squeeze. This brush looks pretty clean. This is what I'm going for. These shadows, by the way, I don't really own a lot of Maybelline stuff, and I'm going to be straight up with you, which is why I was so eager to buy this palette, because the colors are so beautiful. But I don't own a lot of Maybelline things because when I have tried them, I haven't been really impressed. And these shadows, they're okay. Like this color is so yummy, and as you can see, there's pigmentation, but they are a little bit chalky. I'm actually going to pop some of the Main Squeeze and put that like literally right on the tear duct. I don't want it everywhere because there is some glitter and like sparkles in here, but focusing it right here. And this brush is from BH Cosmetics. It's from, I believe, their face and sculpt. Yeah, I'll leave it in the description box below, but BH Cosmetics brushes are the bomb. I've always said it, They have some really pretty brushes if you love the aesthetic. I think they just came out with a marble type, which I'm so eager to get, but I'm trying to cut back. They're not overrated. They don't shed. Like, I've had some of my brushes for 6 years now and never have they shed. Going to take some of that dark brown. It's very warm. Like, the browns in here are warm, which I love. I'm gonna pack it on this Wet n Wild brush. It's, I think, $2. You can't go wrong. And I'm just going to darken up my lower lash line. And this creates the appearance of even larger eyes. Ugh, I haven't worn makeup in so long. It's been like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I've just been doing my eyebrows. And it came to a point where I didn't do my eyebrows for a couple of days, and I was like, girl, get it together. So I grew up in a beach hometown and I worked there. I've been going to the boardwalk lately. Ooh, highlights, girl, you thought I forgot. I'm gonna use the Strobe Globe highlights from ColourPop. I actually tried to use this once before. I've never used like a loose highlight. I'm gonna tap some. This one is in Luster Dust. It's very champagne-y and that type of highlight that most like. I'm gonna use this Wet n Wild like unicorn brush, and I think I have an extra, so you will also be winning one of these brushes as well. Should I have sprayed it? We'll figure it out. And then I'm gonna, oh my god, this is crazy. Wow, a little goes a long way. This is awesome. Oh my god. I'm deceased. My nose, I didn't contour my nose. Because I didn't set it, that's why I'm doing this, but if you did set your foundation, I would just apply some loose powder, loose translucent powder. That way it won't look cakey. I've been loving this brush. It is from BH Cosmetics. It's one of their vegan brushes from their, I think their eyebrow set or something like that. But I love it for my nose because it has this like slanted flat brush right here, and I use that to apply the product, and then it has this blending side which I use to blend it out. So I'm going to use some of that dulce de leche contour and contour my nose, which I haven't done in a while. I haven't done anything in a while, so I need to just stop saying that. My gosh, this was a very emotional video, but you want to know something, guys? I feel so good right now. Like, I feel so relieved, I guess you could say, because I guess I'm going to finally, like, I'm finally going to talk about things that need to be talked about, especially nowadays, because with social media, like, a few grid pictures just makes it seem like everything is perfect. This luster dust, like, this plays no games, and man, I don't even know if I should do it. Is it worth it? Let me work it on this, because I'm gonna take some of that highlight, even though I feel like it's gonna be a little bit too bright for my nose, but whatever. Ooh, no it's not. And apply it right there. As far as my schedule, I forgot to mention this. So I also stopped posting on my blog a long time ago, but I've been working on some stuff. I'm never going to stop making videos. I've always mentioned that from the start. Even when I was in college, college, a different story. I like had a mental breakdown during I had a mental breakdown during fall semester of my junior year, and I stopped going. On my lips, I just used the Stay Matte Liquid Lip Color from Rimmel. Formula is not my favorite, but this is a really nice color. It is in Pink Blink. That's what it's called. Rosado Liquido. I like how this turned out. And just to take it a step further, I'm going to use this same highlight in here, just because I'm not really feeling it right now. Okay, I'm going to curl my lashes, put some mascara on, and then we're going to finally finish off this video and just talk about some other little things and call it a day. Last but not least, I'm going to use a Rimmel eyeliner. I finally got a new one. This one is in nude. I've been using the same one for years and it was getting disgusting. It was the retractable one though. Does this go up and down? No. And by the way, and this eyeshadow has a lot of fallout, so I actually have a lot of these specks on top of my cheeks because my cheeks are plump. Oh, a fresh new eyeliner. I love. Alright, so that wraps up this video. Penelope is being very quiet right now and she's being very well behaved, so just rock with me right now. I will leave all of the directions to enter this giveaway in the description box below, so definitely check it out. Subscribe to the newsletter on my blog because I finally figured out how to do it. I know, just getting myself organized and all of that stuff, so definitely leave me your suggestions in the comments down below. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Hit the bell button so you can get notified whenever I do post a video, and I will talk to you in my next one. Bye.